This program is brought to you by Fast Signs of Durango. More than fast, more than signs. Fast Signs.
Montezuma County officials scuttled plans earlier this year to ask voters for a 1% sales tax increase to provide high-speed internet services to every home in the county. But they did ask voters in November to overturn Senate Bill 152, a 10-year-old measure that prohibited local governments from creating their own broadband networks to service their constituents. The law was supported by large internet service providers that wanted to control competition from local governments. But private companies didn't step in to provide service in rural areas as promised. Since then, high-speed internet access is no longer considered a luxury. Rather, it's a necessity, the fourth utility that contributes to the economic health of rural communities. 70% of Montezuma County voters agreed to opt out of Senate Bill 152, and it's an important first step in expanding internet services in the county. Montezuma Community Economic Development Association spokeswoman Chelsea Jones said Montezuma County originally proposed to raise the sales tax by 1% to fund a government-sponsored project to expand internet services. But the cost was prohibitive.
At this point, it was really because the plan to build out fiber to the home in Montezuma County came back at $39 million, and that was just more than we wanted to swallow at this point of how expensive it would cost. So we want to know, how can we get the same type of infrastructure using more modern technologies with pushing wireless farther and allowing ways that we can do this for the long haul as a community. So building out fiber as far as we can with the money that we have, and then building on it as we need and the demand requires it.
With voter approval to opt out of Senate Bill 152, the county can now develop partnerships with private companies to use existing public broadband networks as the foundation to extend services into the far reaches of the county. In the meantime, Jones said the business community is driving the demand for high-speed internet service countywide, and a public-private partnership is expected to be announced in the near future.
I think the biggest driver for this is going to be entrepreneurs, is going to be how do we spur on our entrepreneurial community here, and how do we give them the adequate infrastructure they need to create the next projects and next businesses in our town.
If you'd like to know more about plans to provide high-speed, affordable internet to every rooftop in Montezuma County, visit MontezumaCEDA.org.